Alright, do we have power here? Okay, so, Victor, you won 3-0, right? Okay. We're in grand finals. It's going to be Goose versus Nara. So, Nara has elected for this tournament to play Dr. Mario, and he's been moving pretty well so far. Had just had a very close winners finals set. Got launched into losers, but he's back in grand finals, and we'll see how he does today. Goose been playing very solidly. Managed to make it onto winner's side. He plays Falcon, and the way that he goes, it's very I describe it as pretty unorthodox. He sort of throws out weird options. Like, he's still aggressive. It's just very hard to predict what he's going to throw out there next, because he'll be like, oh, I don't expect him to do side B or something like that, but then he will, and he'll be like, okay, well, I guess I was wrong. And I guess Alright. And, these two have been playing they've been respecting their spacing pretty well for the most part. Nice air dodge. I do believe that's going to be a stock for, yeah, Goose takes the stock. Still very close. All Nara needs to do is get that punish, and he can bring it back. I do believe he's got it. Oh, no, he doesn't. Actually, he does now. Secures the hit with a, and we're back to even, basically. Goes for the stomp, gets a few aerials, almost gets the strong knee out of a weak knee. Very nice. Goose is going to take another stock, and he is up pretty comfortably. That being said, a couple of things I would be worried for if I was facing off a Dr. Mario player is if he knows what type of a recovery you're going to make. If you get stuck at the lower part and he catches you, he can certainly cape you, and then it's real trouble, and your stocks just disappears. That being said, Dr. Mario also has a lot of other options as well. I would not be surprised if Nara tries to go for a... that's probably gonna be a stock, I think, yeah. Alright, so Goose developing a pretty firm lead right now. Big thing Victor's gonna have to focus on is just getting that stock right now, if at all possible. One of the things I think is deterring Nara just a little bit is that he is having to work quite a bit harder to get to those higher platforms. Maybe perhaps Dreamland is the cause behind that, since it's a much larger stage, and it gives Goose more of an opportunity to get back. But right now, it seems like Nara's got something going. Does a forward throw. Goose still makes it back. Gets a series of back air. It's a series of up airs. That's going to be a nice chain right there. I do believe, that's going to be the first game. Goose is up 1-0 on winner's side of grand finals as of currently. He's playing pretty solidly. We'll see what types of adaptations Victor makes in this next game. We're going to Final Destination for Game 2. Alright. That was a very nice edge guard by Victor. He's going to take the first stock of Game 2. And I guess the biggest thing I'm seeing now more of is really just a general trend that I'm noticing is that Victor's starting to really, he knows now going in that, like, he sees the aerial attack, and then he's just sort of, like, providing a,
I was holding up, and then I snapped the legend immediately off the fucking
oh, yeah, that was a tournament winner, okay. That's what I was going to ask. Alright. Will he completely edge guard? That doesn't quite go off the ceiling. Okay. That was... Alright. Victor getting the stock. He has a clean stock lead as of right now. Playing pretty well. Oh no! Uh-oh, this is pretty much the opposite of game 1. Oh, are you trying to figure out the project setups? Okay. As I turned around, that was pretty tricky, and Nara's just gonna snap back and take game 2. We are running even right now. All right, we're gonna go to Battlefield again. This seems to be a general favorite stage of Falcon mains. In particular, if you play against Kenny, he will generally be like, "Hey, you want to go to Battlefield?" And that's just what you do. Okay, that is probably gonna be a 0 to death. Yeah. All right, Goose getting a pretty nice lead for game 3. Gets another grab. Doesn't follow up with another one. Right now he's searching for a bit of a hit. Gets a stomp, but does not lead it into anything else. As of right now, Victor's been doing a pretty good job staying out of these combos, but what he needs to do is start one of his own. Or at least get some substantial percentage. That's not going to happen. Goose going to be taking another stock. He's got a firm 2-stock lead, so he's doing pretty well. Gets a stomp. This is, at this point right now, what Goose is getting is what I like to call extra credits. Ooh, that was a really nice back air by Goose. And now the essential question that I have in mind is, will we be seeing a 4-stock? Will Goose be able to pull it off? Can Victor make the comeback? There's always a good chance that he can do it. We did see what he was doing in game 2, and he was really doing quite well. But like right now, the momentum seems so firmly like, this might be it. This might be a 4-stock. Yeah. Almost 69. Very dominant game 3 by Goose, and he is just 1 game away from winning the King of Carnival melee singles brackets. All right, we'll see what happens. What are we going to see? How will this go down? Will we go to game 5, or will Goose run away with the tournaments? Definitely seems like Victor does not want to go down without a fight. He's been really bringing it. This stock in particular doesn't... Ooh, nice. He does manage to get the coverage with... Oh, nice. Good call out. That is going to be the stock, and Victor's going to be up. All right. So the moving platform seems to work really well for Nara, is that he's able to really put out more of his aerials in a way that will trip up the momentum that Goose generally works off of. I see the advantage of a stage like Battlefield is that the platforms are stationary, and so they don't go anywhere. Unfortunately, with a stage like this, you don't have a consistent setup. The platforms will move a little bit here and there, and it makes it a lot trickier for a player like Goose to get all the combos he wants to get. And so right now, Okay, I was about to say, will Victor get his own 4-stock, but that's not going to happen. And he's not going to get the JV4 either, so... But he's still got really good momentum going into this game. He just has to follow through with some pretty solid combos. And, but Goose managing to bring it back. Nara still got the percent lead. He just needs to close out this stock, and he should feel pretty comfortable with, if he gets that. That being said, Goose, it definitely looks like he snapped some of the momentum back, but it's a good thing Nara got the down smash, because he is still ahead pretty nicely. That being said, he's going to have to be really careful. One thing I did forget to mention is that Captain Falcon does have the ability to stomp through the platforms, and maybe perhaps he's realizing how useful that can be on a stage like Fountain of Dreams, because it seems to be paying off relatively for him. Although that's not the only thing that he's using. I mean... Alright, Ooh, that wasn't quite it. Uh-oh. Flubs the... Okay. That's the reverse. That should be the stock, yeah. Alright, last stock situation. Will Nara be taking second place, or will we be going to Game 5? I think he's looking forward to that Game 5 right now. He has to be careful still. That's going to do it. We're going to Game 5. Still managing to take Game 4. Keeping Goose in check. We're still in set 1 of Grand Finals, so the big question is going to be, is... Going to Pokemon Stadium. This is not bad for either of the two characters. I think we're going to see hopefully a close Game 5. Okay. Starts a tech chase, but doesn't complete it. And Victor trying to start one of his own. Doesn't quite get what he wants. Back to tech chase for a bunch of series of up airs for Goose. These guys have just been trading tech chases upon tech chases. But none of them have been, like, completing. Or I guess a better word would be, like, none of them have been true yet. Okay, but Victor did almost get the edge guard, and I think that's going to be a stock. Yeah, it is. Alright, he is up just by a small margin. Can't it could be broken at any point, I'll say that much. Alright, gets the grab. But doesn't quite lead it into anything else. Right at this point, I'd say really just... Alright, yeah, that's gonna probably be a stock, yeah. Oh, no, not at all. Doesn't quite get that, and the transformation going to make it really difficult for Goose to take this stock. Oh, but he gets the up smash. Alright. We're still 3 stocks apiece. Victor's got the percent lead. That could, yeah, that might not last long. Oh, and just like that, brings it back to practically even. Both these players are playing really well, but just in different ways. Alright, good spot dodge into a, uh-oh. Oh, I see what he was trying to do there. Oh, that was really tricky. Wow. Goose jabs into a forward smash. That was a really stylish stock. And Nara managing to get the Gimp. We're at 2 stocks apiece. So this is such an important stock. It really is going to determine, I think, whether we're going to be seeing Brand set 1 or set 2. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Alright. So if I'm Goose, I'm just thinking, don't buckle. Keep doing what you're doing. Get those combos, which he is doing. Can he complete one? If he can, he will be our new champion. And he's looking for it. Really, really looking for it right now. Almost gets it. That's going to be a knee, and we have our King of Carnival champion. Congratulations to Goose for winning